Time now for this hour's car review, and Mr. Mars has the Jeep Compass.
Yes, sir. We had the 2023 Jeep Compass Altitude 4x4. Now, you may not have heard of the Altitude. As far as the Compass goes, there's actually 5 trim levels of the Compass this year. There's the Sport, the Latitude Luxe, and the Limited, and the Trailhawk. Now, I say it that way because the Altitude is actually a package off of the Latitude, much like the high altitude.
Sounds like some sort of dance.
But it's not really a trim. They don't count it as a trim level, but it's listed in parentheses by the trim levels.
Theoretically, it is.
Yeah. So it's the Altitude. Anyway, so this is a small crossover SUV. To me, it's some people consider it a subcompact, but it's really kind of big to me to be a subcompact. It's smaller than the Renegade, but it's larger than the Cherokee, so it kind of fits in between those two in the Jeep lineup. You're going to see that it's got the 7-slot Jeep grille up front. It has a really nice two-tone black and red line pearl color scheme on it. And it's got black badging, and it's got the black wheels on it. So it's a black and red thing, and it really looks sharp, particularly with that red paint on it. Up front, you're going to find the red sensing wipers, LED lighting, fog lights. You're going to find that it's got the cornering headlights on this vehicle, too. So they kind of cock a little bit when you go around the corners. Power liftgate, 18 by 7-inch black wheels. It's a really nice looking combination of color that they've done with this. You go into the interior, you're going to find that you got the black cloth and vinyl seating surfaces. It's kind of a combination there. Got the Uconnect 10.1-inch screen. So that 10-inch screen is really nice and large in the dash of this vehicle. This is where you're going to find all your convenience controls, your navigation. It's got the 360-degree camera, so you can see all the way around it. Got USB ports in the front, and it's got 2 in the rear seating area, but they're charge only so that your rear passengers can charge their devices. Got wireless charging up front, Apple CarPlay, Android, got all that good electronic stuff. The front seats are heated, and the rear seats, the second row seats, are a 60/40. There is no third row in this vehicle, fortunately.
Something tells me that this is not red.
No, it's not. But take my word for it. It's a beautiful red car.
And this one's blue.
This one's blue, but they didn't have any pictures, and it was raining, and I didn't get pictures.
And here's Mr. Photographer over here.
Yeah, and the rain got me on several things.
Yeah, they call that Kona red.
This year, for new, it's got a 2.0-liter inline 4-cylinder that's turbocharged. It's new for this year. 200 horsepower, 221 pound-feet of torque. It's got an 8-speed automatic transmission, and properly equipped, it will tow 2,000 pounds. Now, the EPA says you should be looking for 24 in the city, on the highway 32, and combined at 27 miles per gallon. Now, I drove 376.8 miles. It got 25.8 miles to it, and I was very happy with that, considering the way I drove it. Now, it's reported that this will go 0 to 60 in 8.3 seconds. It is trail rated, so it's got a firm off-road type ride to it. That's part of the Jeep. You don't buy a Jeep to be a sports car. You don't buy it to be a luxury car and float down the highway. You buy it because it is a Jeep. And so don't buy it for road handling and things like quartering on a road course, because that's just not what this vehicle is made for.
But I'm sure that you checked it out on the on-ramp acceleration test that you always do.
That's how I know how well it goes there.
Uh-huh.
So the base model price on Jeep Compass, you can get one of these in the stripper version for $29,995. So it's slightly under $30,000. The base trim price on the one that we had is $32,670. But we had some options. Packages, $41,905 MSRP.
Oh.
Now, if you're looking for something to compare this to, you're shopping in this category, the Mazda CX-50 is going to start at $31,675. So it's a little bit more. The Honda CR-V is $28,410, so it's a little bit less. And the Subaru Forester at $26,395 is a little bit more or less. But they're all right there in that category, so it kind of depends on if you want something that's more geared towards possibly going off-road, or if you want something that's a little more for the highway or in-town driving. But they're in that same class. I personally think the Compass is a little bit bigger than the other ones. It just feels bigger and looks bigger. I did not get the measuring tape out on it. Obviously, because I didn't get the camera out to take the pictures of the red vehicle. But I think it's a little bit bigger, and it's one of the bigger vehicles in that category. And that's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
review of the 2023 Compass.
Yeah, when I saw it, I wouldn't put that in the compact SUV segment. I
No,
thought,
it's subcompact.
or subcompact.
Yeah,
I
it'd
thought
be
it
the
was-
compact.
Yeah, I thought it was. a
That's
little
where
bit
I would think it would go.
I just call it midsize. It's just it's a tweener.
It's a tweener, but it's not as big as the midsize.
No,
And the
When people shop for size vehicles, you can put whatever label you want on it. I like that one, and
Yeah,
that's
right.
what they buy.
I'll take
I
the
don't
red
know
one.
anybody, none of my kids or anybody else that's ever said, I'm going to go find me a compact SUV.
Yeah.
No.
I never have either.
They go out there and they say, I like this one.
And you know,
What people
and
buy
when-
on emotion.
And when they have these press junkets that we used to go on all the time, they always tout about the fact that best in class
Yes.
in cargo area. Well, really? By what? 2 inches? You'll never be able. No, it's not about that.
It's a way to say something. I mean, it's
Marketing.
marketing. That's the way to put it.